Hey, what's going on? How are you guys? My name is Tony Martinez. Not going to take real long. This message is to licensed insurance agents that work in the life, Medicare, health insurance field. I want to ask you a question, right? You ever had a call list in front of you and you're looking at that call list and you're like, oh my God, like I got to get up at 6, 7 in the morning to hammer out these calls, right? Well, you and I both know that, dialing for dollars is a necessity in this business. It's a necessity. You got to be making 250, 300 calls minimum on a weekly basis if you really want to, start seeing this business progress, right? The heavy hitters are doing 500, 600 calls a week, right? In the same token, we've got so many other methods of communication nowadays, different touch points, from social media touch points to voicemail touch points to text messages to emails. The older market, right? If you're in the final expense game, they're very old school. Some of them might want belly to belly. Let's sit down, let's talk and have a conversation. But some people respond to emails. Some people, want you to leave a voicemail. They won't answer a phone call if they see the number there and they don't know what that number is. They just quite frankly won't answer it. So they need other methods of communication. So what could you possibly do as a sales field agent to be able to take care of all those things and make your time the most effective? Because let's be real, your time is most effective when you're in front of people. If you're not in front of people, you're unemployed for that moment. You and I both know that. So some people say to themselves, okay, well, I could hire a virtual assistant, right, from another country, spend $5, $6, $7 an hour for that type of a service. And I can do that, or I can hire somebody on a part-time basis locally in the United States to make phone calls for me, right? I could purchase, an auto dialer that costs me 100, $150 a month, and just pop in a bunch of names and numbers in there and just heavy hit the whole concept of speed dialing, right? But what if there was another way? What if there was an organization that's offering a virtual CRM/assistant in one type of a package that is offered to all the agents that are contracted and working inside of that particular FMO? What if that existed? Well, I'm here to tell you right now that there is something that TKO Financial Network is using. We call it Jarvis. Jarvis CRM. You guys remember the movie Iron Man, his assistant? It's literally a virtual assistant for you. It's a CRM system on steroids, unlike any other. And I'm going to talk a little bit about what are the services that it offers. Number one, pipeline management. The ability to track your sales pipeline and not let business fall by the wayside when opportunities open up, where you can look at it from a visual standpoint and go, okay, this is in my beginning sales cycle, my second, my third. I've already had my first meeting, my second meeting, my fourth. These people that I popped into my sales lead, they've expressed interest. These people over here responded to a text message that I posted and sent. And you can kind of see it visually where your people are in your pipeline. That's number one. Number two, speed dialing, right? Speed dialing. I'm talking about the type of speed dialing where you can click a button, select 500 names, and then just go rapid session. Boom, 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 boom. Call one back, one after the other, after the other. Without having to do the old school dial you, ring, wait to answer, leave a voicemail, hang up. When you click over to the next number, it automatically starts calling, but it leaves behind a voicemail. The system leaves behind a voicemail on your, as though you have an assistant, so you can create a lot of speed. I mean, speed dialing lets you knock out 50 calls, 100 calls in an hour without having to feel like you're looking at the call list and dialing the number and ring, waiting for the connection. All that stuff gets taken care of for you. What if I told you that Jarvis, the moment you pop in, 5 leads, 10 leads, 500 leads, 5,000 leads, all at once, it has an artificial intelligence where it sends a text message to every lead, a voicemail to every lead, and an email to every lead at the same time. At the same time, not one time, not 2 times, not 3 times. But what if I told you it does it for 12 solid weeks? 12 weeks. So now you got the ability to break off, 2-3 sessions a week of speed dialing of your own, knowing that when you're not speed dialing, Jarvis is sending text messages, voicemails, and emails for 12 solid weeks to all of your leads, every single one of your leads. And then here's what's crazy. When people respond to the lead, Jarvis shoots you a text message. It says, hey, field agent, listen, this guy over here, this lead, sent you a message, responded. Why don't you log in? You got 20 minutes to log in, take a look at what they said, take control of the joystick and you respond yourself. But listen, if you're busy and you don't answer, I, Jarvis, will answer for you and respond appropriately to whatever it is they said, because I know the trigger words that they're using when they respond back to know what to do. If they tell me they're not interested, I'll take them off of this auto dial session. I'll take them off of this auto text session, auto voicemail session. I'll put them in a different pile, and I'll let you decide what you want to do with these people who are not interested. The ones that do express interest, I'll start asking them questions about insurance so that they can start answering those questions and letting you gather data so that when you're not busy, either with your family or another meeting, you can look at those responses and you can start to case design. And the person that says, hey, I want to meet, or uses verbiage similar to that, I could send them a link for you that'll let them look at your calendar and actually add themselves as an appointment on your calendar. What if Jarvis did something like that for you? I'm talking auto responses right here, auto appointment setting right here. I mean, it's like having a virtual assistant at the cost of a monthly traditional CRM system. I mean, there's a lot of CRM systems out there. There's Salesforce out there. There's Zendesk out there. There's, oh my God, there's so many of them. And they're all great for pipeline management. They're all great for that stuff. They're all great for sales forecasting. But how many of them have this type of artificial intelligence? Listen, if you're an insurance agent working health insurance, Medicare, life insurance sales, and this is something that you might want to consider having in your platform, I want you to hit back the person that shot you a message. I want you to know up front, though, this: we are not a software company looking to sell this subscription out there or anything like that. No, this is a software that was proprietarily created. It was created specifically for our agents within TKO Financial Network. Now, we're a non-captive operation. So if you've got some contracts elsewhere, you don't want to part with them, you like what they're doing, but hey, you don't mind adding one or two other contracts to your platform underneath our umbrella just so you can get access to this system, great, go for it. We have exclusive leads, we have age leads, we have proprietary leads. You can use other people's leads. You can go to Leadrilla, you can go to any lead system that you're going to. It doesn't matter. But this is a system that we're offering to some of our own agents that have a few contracts with us, whether they're selling final expense or Medicare, whether they're selling traditional life insurances, IULs, annuities, credit repair, whatever they're doing, we're offering this service to them. And if the person that sent this to you, it's because they know you work in the industry, you might have some interest. Hit them back up and say, hey, listen, I saw that video, want to learn a little bit more. Can we set up a 15-minute phone call or a 30-minute Zoom so I can dig a little bit deeper and figure out if this is something that I want to do or not? Thanks so much. I appreciate the time you guys gave me. I look forward to hopefully one day chatting with you. Be blessed and be safe. Bye-bye.